Well, it is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City.
Bro, you a Raiders fan. Why the fuck you got the Chiefs? We hate y'all. Come on, mic up, nigga. Why you got the Chiefs?
And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. And that's not going to be returned, as so many kicking teams elect to do. This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for
that was lucky as fuck.
Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 56
Nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga. You got my team. Go pick them sorry ass Raiders, nigga. Go pick them sorry ass Raiders. Nah, nigga, you pick like y'all supposed to hate the Chiefs, nigga. You ain't no real Raiders fan, nigga. You is not no real Raiders fan. Chiefs and Raiders hate each other. Fake ass fan. Fake ass fan. That bitch ass shit ain't working either. Fuck out of here. It's a video game. It's a video game. But you repping the Raiders. Yeah. Go pick your dog shit Raiders. You pick the team that your fan base hates the most. That I don't give a fuck if it is a video game, nigga. It's still the Chiefs, motherfucker. You still a Raiders fan. I'd never pick the Raiders. I don't give a fuck how good they are. I would never pick the Raiders. I would never pick them. No, y'all could be good than a motherfucker, and I'd never pick y'all. Fucking hate the Raiders. Fucking faders.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10, right at the 30. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
I sure will take it out on you. I sure will take it out on you. Faders! Faders!
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 70 yards. And the Chiefs strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits,
since you want to get cute, you know we're going to go for it now. We're going for 2.
Andy Reid, never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan.
Are we going to keep running the same play? Bet.
Outcomes in mind.
Bet,
To me,
bet,
it just
bet.
comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up. And
Go ahead, run it to the left or right this time. Go ahead, go right. Go right.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Keep on. Keep on. He gonna fucking fumble. Keep that bullshit up.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Now they'll throw with Mahomes.
About time. Bootleg. Thank you.
It's Travis Kelce. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Pacheco gets it and tries the left side. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. To the right side, it's Kelce.
Is that all you got in your bag, bro?
Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have regained the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous.
Because all you want to do is run the slant, run to the left, and then bootleg to the right. No huddle. Let me set my defense up. I'm going to put a stop to all that little weak shit.
Way harder to cover than before.
Now Mahomes.
Nah, motherfucker, I done had motherfuckers whoop my ass on here. What you mean? You are nothing.
That's caught at the 2. And he is in.
You are nothing. You supposed to use Travis Kelce on that play, bro.
Up to 6. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe
I'm right,
the
it's
2
my
for
turn.
1 is coming into play in the NFL.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nigga, I get the ball back at halftime. I ain't worried.
Come out to the 30.
It's insane. Likewise. Likewise, motherfucker.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do.
You know what?
You saw the celebration.
You know what?
Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
Cover 2.
Now it's 3rd down.
This is part of why this guy's got multiple MVPs on the mantle. We're used to seeing him make the impossible throws, but here Mahomes knows he's got nothing, so he wisely just gets rid of it.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, my God. That nigga threw it right there in the path.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the
Nigga, shut up.
44-yard
This
line.
shit far from over.
That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And
They just letting that nigga go through there. Oh, my God. That's the second little lucky-ass run you done got, nigga. Man, you ain't see it. He bounced off 3 fucking people, bro. Come on. Come on, 3 fucking people. Nigga, it's the first quarter. The fuck you mean is oh, I'm the comeback king. Nigga, I'm the comeback king, and I'm in the show you. And then when I'm done, I don't want to ever see you pick my team ever again. Don't ever pick them again when I'm done with your ass. I'll talk my shit while I'm losing and come back and win. Fuck out of here. That shit does not work.
You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Butker now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly,
nigga, he dropped it.
Respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Mahomes going to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they...
First down, but I'm ass. Shut the fuck up.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt.
Keep bringing all them niggas in the box. Keep bringing all of them in the box.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. Caught. Kelsey, left side. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's George Karlaftis greeting him behind the line with a big stop. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Nigga, you got 2 lucky ass runs. Shut up, bitch.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Nigga, they should have moused him. They should have moused him. It's all good.
Boy, the coverage there, airtight as he comes away with the interception.
Love that observation there because they were taking a shot in the end zone, but you're right about the coverage. Absolutely tremendous. And this they could clip for a training tape. Staying with him down the field, locates the football in the air, and comes away with the interception.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 151 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. throwing quickly. That's caught by Brown out wide. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Here's Pacheco once again. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left.
So round clock.
A chance to try to add 3
Just
points
you a
before
field goal.
heading to the locker room.
Pussy ass nigga.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another.
Nigga, you about 2 scores and you running clock. Running clock.
Kick here is good, and that will extend their lead.
Nigga, this shit ain't over with. First of all, I get the fucking ball back.
And they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Shit, a bum ass Raiders fan.
So far, you mentioned the early lead. Now they're
Okay,
expanding on
bet.
it, getting plays on both sides
Bet.
of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
I bet you start running clock in the second half. I bet you that.
Charles and I return.
I know, because you's a bitch.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth.
Man, I know you one of them. Pussy. Pussy. Pussy.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin.
You ain't the first clock runner, and you won't be the last.
Now on EA Sports. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line.
You ass.
The Chiefs offense is set to begin this drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know,
I'm not running the clock out. This is the first down run.
It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
And he maybe makes it back
Running
to the line
cover
of scrimmage.
2.
That's it. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down. So nothing there on the screen that time.
That means all that great acting they tried on offense went for naught, didn't it? Because you have to try and influence them. Make them think that you're doing something else. Make them think that they can get to the passer by letting them by and then setting up the screen and getting downfield. Didn't happen at all. Give a lot of credit to the defense for not tumbling to that one.
He's got his target. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. To throw, it's Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And Kelce's going to have a Chiefs first down as he'll get this down to the 32. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. That didn't appear to be a designed safety blitz. I think he was just going off instinct.
I love the way you described that because I'm thinking along with you. I'm not sure that was designed that way, but he saw an opportunity, gambled a little bit, and made it pay off.
Now here's Mahomes. And this one is incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Butker's kick here is good, and they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
Nigga, I'm locking in. I'm locking in. Don't worry about me.
Hardman going to bring it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Into the hands of Hendershot. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now 2nd down. A give right side for Pacheco. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down at 6. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he's got room. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Down inside the 20. Wow, 204 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yellow. Easy. Right side.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Again, it's Pacheco. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
They go play fake. Mahomes rolling to his right. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try.
Yellow.
And they'll try a little razzle-dazzle. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, good return up past the 30. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered, but he was not. Big play result.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them,
Damn, that game cheated me so bad on them early runs. They gave that nigga so much momentum. I'm gonna run that back. First game, though. First game. I'm just gonna go on the street. I gotta hit gold.
from one of the
It's only a couple days up in the season, but like 5, 4 or 5. Oh yeah.
Here in Kansas City.
You just what up? What up, Eagles fan?
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from Arrowhead. And this opening dynamic kickoff.
It's week 2 right here.
Returned, it'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Go, go, go. Round that game. Hey, 73, like a hornet.
To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And incomplete to open things up.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That one out wide and intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give them this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this is
Man, what kind of throw was that, bro?
Turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Second and 10. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Hurts. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And, oh, it'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. From midfield, here's Mahomes. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. That's big Jordan Davis powering in to drop him. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down.
Yellow.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. They'll give him 4 yards there. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing is Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Out route pass complete to Goddard. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's Hurts to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
63.
They'll look to throw again. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. That is caught. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. This short throw caught by Goddard. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete.
What would look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, 73. Go Silver, right?
He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Barkley will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
I tell you what, this was a much-needed drive and a much-needed touchdown at the end of this drive. They had not done much of anything in this first half, but here they put all the pieces together, and they get the score right before the half.
That was a good drive, bro. I'm pissed, though. I am pissed, though, that you get that 4th down.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Yep, Super Bowl rematch. Week 2 this coming season, too.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Swings this out for Hunt. And he'll be out of
Yeah, they play week 2 at Arrowhead in KC.
That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And that play came together really well for them as he found open space.
The Chiefs played the Chargers in Week 1 in Brazil.
You know he's kicking himself right now.
That's gonna be
he
even
thought he had a
crazier.
chance to get a touchdown and put that in his ledger. Instead, his team gets a chance to cash in over these next few plays.
Looking to throw is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Attack, attack.
Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
I don't need to. I don't need to. Here we go, 15. Hey, 43. Listen.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Mahomes going to change things up.
Attack, attack.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone.
Man, you're doing a lot of
inside the
blitz.
20. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it's second down.
Yellow. 57. Yellow, yellow.
Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
Damn, I picked the wrong play. I know what play would have worked too. This one like
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Yellow, yellow. Attack, attack.
let's get it.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Let's go, Pat.
Patrick Mahomes in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They go play fake. Mahomes. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Second down and 8.
Yellow. Hero 15.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
What's that?
Now here's Mahomes.
Oh,
he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Damn, I should have put a little bit more juice on there. That's on me.
Defense was hoping for an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
Yep, there's the momentum.
Look at the big fella go.
All right.
Touchdown.
I got to score now. Good shit, bro. Give me a game.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I don't need to. 43. Yellow.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Throw out wide is incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete.
He dropped it. Oh, my goodness.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it doesn't pan out. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
63.
Hurts. He's going deep for Brown.
Come on, bro, pick that shit.
It falls down incomplete.
I'll give them credit winning that first snap and forcing an incompletion. They're hoping that'll deflate the offense a little bit after they took the field charged up after taking over after a turnover.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Hurts sets up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing is Hurts. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. With now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Eagles have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. Finding room at midfield. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes.
Attack! 15.
They'll set up a throw. Looking downfield for Kelce. That's caught inside the And he'll get this inside of Philly's 20 before being taken down. Mahomes finding his tight end Kelsey for a big one. 45 yards.
Yellow.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Mahomes going to throw. Steps away. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Here we go. 1st and goal. Pacheco is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked him back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of the field.
Caught, Kelsey, left side. And he is across and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Or they can go for 2 and go for the win.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
15.
And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And with time of factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25. This is 1st and 10. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. He's back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down.
Hey, 73. Go Silver, ready?
He'll look to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end got it. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. Here's 1st and 10.
Great, set. 63, 63, 63. Kyle left Yanni.
They'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. How about the call to come with the blitz there in this situation?
And some of those calls happen just because of what they do on offense. So when they send out a number of people in the pattern, sometimes they just make a change on defense. Say, okay, we'll come after you instead. And that's exactly what they did.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Illegal touching. What the fuck?
Of course,
Should
they
be
have
game.
the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just...
Boy, I got scared for a minute. I thought they was about to call pass interference. I was going to be so fucking mad.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that
I would have turned my stream off. I ain't even going to
Gave
lie.
them that opportunity, hoping they could find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Man, it had me scared, bro. I ain't even going to lie. Eagles tough. I actually was losing against them like the past few times. Yeah, finally got over the hill against him. And I made it to gold. I took a long break from Madden. I just now reinstalled it. And the season almost over with. I started out at bronze. I'm just going to try to make it. Okay, I got another badge. Another interception badge. Okay. All right. I'm going to try to make it to... at least elite. I made it to champion though. Like when Madden first dropped, I made it all the way to champion, like champion 2, and then I stopped playing. You go random weather.
We have a perfect day for football, and the roof is open, in fact, here at Lucas Oil Stadium in
The
downtown
Colts.
Indianapolis.
We had trouble against the Colts. The Chiefs do. See how this go. They cheated us last time though, man. When Chris Jones hit Matt Ryan, man, it was some bullshit. Nah, he sacked him and then said something. They threw a flag, gave him the first down.
This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Motion man right is Rice. Throwing at the outset, here's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelce. And he's able
Jumped
to
over his ass. Y'all like this shit?
Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding.
And draw plays hardly work.
We talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game. Pacheco gets it again on second down. And once again,
damn, y'all got some tough run defense, I see.
Line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside, and he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Hey, 43, 15.
Brown goes in motion left. Mahomes now to throw. Looking right side.
Good shit, I should have threw it high. That was a good pick.
And the Colts are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive.
Stop your run, though. It's over with.
But you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Quick throw into the hands of Pittman. And he'll be out just a yard.
Play it was, but I should have picked up on him.
23 yards on the play. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
That shit ain't happening again.
Here we go, check. Ready?
And that's caught by the tight end, Granson.
Chris Jones down there.
Nothing doing there. And that will bring up second down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
On the set. Warrior 70. Come on, set. Go.
Richardson to throw off play action. Sliding out of the pocket. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after one on EA Sports.
Ready.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Ready.
Now Richardson. Looking this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. CD, what a sensational start for this defense. Instead of just forcing the 3 and out, which they were about to do, they pick it off and take it in for the score.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't just settle for the standard good way to start a game. They started in dramatic fashion. Take it away, score points, and guess what? They'll be flying to go back out there on defense again after that play.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner,
he's got him in, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. He had his eyes on the end zone once he hit the secondary, but they're finally able to slow him down.
Yeah, and I've got to look at this one from the defensive point of view. You just mentioned finally able to slow him down. They've got to figure out a way to make that at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage, because once he gets through, he's shredding them.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Left side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Adonai Mitchell. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
43! 43! Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd down and 4. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. To the 43, 2nd down. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Rice. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you're wanting to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 37. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now Mahomes gives to Hunt. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Blocking at the point of attack there was very strong. He had a couple of running lanes.
And I never want to overlook the offensive line, but that's what they get paid to do. How about the quarterback? Everyone thinks all he's going to do is throw the football. His movement and deception can help a running game as well.
They'll go screen here to Hunt. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on first down. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he will not be able to get the first as he can get this only down to the 5. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Butker's kick here is good, and that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This is a game, Charles, it's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the third quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trail by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. sees that the ball's moved to the middle, and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
19 Lions. Let go.
Richardson working from the gun. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Richardson on fourth down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them, because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Now Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. He's got it at the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Travis Kelsey, 57 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. He'll get this one to Pittman. Only able to gain a couple there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Up the middle, here's Taylor. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. Now Richardson back to throw it. Oh, he's intercepted again. It's Richardson's 3rd of the game. Inside the 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yard.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this
Hey, bro,
away.
if I get a stop right here, will you go ahead and quit? But we can go ahead and move on. I'm trying to grind on rain. GG's up.
And his guys will get the football
You hear me?
at the 20-yard line.
I get a stop, man. Go ahead and quit.
On the ready.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
At this point in the game, and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Richardson. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Check smash. Check smash. Panther 60. Panther 60. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Pine. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19.
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game.
Set up. Dragon 60. Go street. Warrior 70. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Again, it's Richardson. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready up.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 1.
Trap 60. Trap 6. 19 Lion. Hut, hut.
Richardson looking to throw this. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Trent McDuffie with a pick. So a big return there, Charles, on what was a pretty dangerous throw to the outside.
It sure was, Brandon. That's the risk you run on a throw like this. If it's intercepted, a lot of times this is a pick 6. So good hustle.
And I'm
to get
shading
back and
this
get
shit
it
every
down, but
time.
boy, that's a throw you've really got to be sure of if you're going to work the perimeter of the field.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Seattle. From the end zone, here comes Jalen Darden. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 79 yards. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon.
Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Forced out to his left. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. Now here's Mahomes. That's laid out deep for Rice. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Well, he's got one of the strongest arms in the league. Some people may say the strongest, but that can also have a downside occasionally, and here he's intercepted.
Yeah, when we talk about strong arms, being able to throw it deep downfield doesn't necessarily take the strongest. It takes more of the timing type of a quarterback. And it's great to be able to take your shot, but when it hangs up there just a bit too long, you put it in jeopardy. And in this case, it was intercepted.
Now look out! He's to the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 10 now from the 27. They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. Going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mahomes now to throw. They'll roll him out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. 20! And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Up the middle, here's Walker. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again. Then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Kenneth Walker doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Seahawks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.